In this video, I want to go ahead and provide you all with an update on the Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 Plus. Now, this guy has been out for well over a year, but it became a lot more popular all of a sudden because of the drop of the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 series. I'm not going to dive into that. Make sure to watch my other videos. I give you a lot more details as to why. But still, to those of you who are currently in the market for this guy right here, I want to give you more information and also share what my experience has been like using this tablet here, and hopefully help you pull the trigger, to go for this one or the newer one. So let's go ahead and jump in. First things first, I do own a lot of tablets, but the Tab S9 Plus has been my daily tablet for, well, since I bought it, and that was of course up until I got the Tab S10 Plus, that became my daily tablet. So I really know this tablet inside out. So let's go ahead and start off with the way it's holding up physically, right? I take pretty good care of my devices, and the Tab S9 Plus here has not a single scratch. And so my experience with it as far as the physical goes has been very positive. The other reason why it looks the way it looks is because it's a very well built tablet. Now, if you remember, Samsung likes to call it armor aluminum. I don't know what that means, but all I can tell you is that it's done a pretty good job at protecting this tablet here. Now, it's banged against a couple of things, and sometimes I just throw it in my backpack, but I don't have any scratches or any dings, any of that stuff. It's very well built. It is a premium tablet. When you hold it, it feels like an expensive tablet. It's dense, right? For me, because I have large hands, this tablet is light enough for me to hold it in one hand. I have no issues, kind of whipping it around or, dropping it in a backpack. No problem there. So as far as my user experience goes with just the physical aspect of the tablet, very positive. It is something that will last a long time. So if you were considering that aspect of this tablet, no worries there. You are definitely covered. By the way, if this is your first time visiting, welcome to the channel, of course. Please do me a favor, hit both the like and the subscribe button there. I truly appreciate that. With that said, let's go ahead and just fly over some of the physical features that we have here. I've done this already with the review of the tablet itself, but I still want to go ahead and cover that. We have the power button there, the volume rocker. We have the micro SD card slot. Now, we don't have a physical fingerprint sensor with this one. Remember that. You can expand the internal storage at up to 1 terabyte using a micro SD card. We have a USB Type-C port here that does push out video signal. I've used it a couple of times. It's not something I do all the time, but if it's something you are interested in, you have that option here, right? Whatever you're watching here, you can extend that to another display without any issues. We have quad speaker setup on either side of the tablet here, and they're good. They're really good. Crisp sound, right? These are tuned by AKG, so professionally made here. And of course, the positioning, really good. You have 2 on each side, so when you hold a tablet like this, even if you cover the bottom speakers, the audio will still come out without any issues there. We have the pogo pins, for you to be able to snap this into a case, the official case, or whatever third-party case, you'll be good to go there. Now, since we're talking physical aspect of the tablet, let's go ahead and talk about the cameras. By the way, I'm going to have some links in the description. If you're currently in the market and you decide to pull the trigger, the links in the description should take you to some of the best deals you can find on the Tab S9, especially this time of the year, right? So make sure to follow those links there. Anyways, so going back to the cameras here, we have a dual setup camera. We have a 13 and an 8 megapixel there. Now, I generally don't advise people to take their top-notch or favorite pictures with their tablets, because if you own a phone that was dropped within the past year or two, or even the past 3 years, the camera is probably better on that phone when compared to the camera found on the tablet. Now, that said, the camera on this tablet is impressive. So this 13 and 8 megapixel actually do drop some pretty clean pictures and even videos, right? Plus you could do 4K here. It's very impressive stuff. And on the front here, you have a 12 megapixel selfie camera with auto framing. And it really comes clutch when you are in conference calls, especially if you're doing casual conference calling of grandma or your friends where you be moving. Let's say you're in the kitchen cooking or whatever the case may be. The auto framing on the selfie camera here actually tracks your movement to make sure that you are within frame at all times. So it's pretty cool stuff. As far as the front of the tablet, of course, you have fairly thin bezel, especially for something that is this large. You will notice, of course, that this is a modern look, right? You have that, uniform bezel on the front of the tablet there, and it has kind of like a wider look to it. It's beautiful for watching movies. Since we're talking about the display here, it is a 12.4 inches display. It's a large tablet. Sure, I can palm it in one hand, but I think to the average person, this is going to be a two-hand type of tablet, right? Nice tablet to watch a movie. I mean, what you have here is an AMOLED display here. I don't want to get into the specs and all of those details. I've done that with the review of the tablet, but I can tell you that in my experience watching movies here, picture quality, beautiful, inky blacks, inky reds, of course. So display quality here, fantastic. When it comes down to gaming, same thing. Gaming on here is just a dream. You really feel sucked into whatever you're doing here. It's been a very positive experience for me. And speaking of, gaming, why don't we just go ahead and I think this is a nice segue into performance, right? This is loaded with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. That is a top-notch chip. Sure, now with the Samsung Galaxy Tab S10 Plus, the successor to this guy, you have a Dimensity 9300 Plus, which is slightly, I'm talking slightly better than what you have here. That's why the Tab S10 Plus feels like a marginal upgrade, right? Because the chipset that you have here is top-notch and extremely relevant today. So it's able to compete with a lot of flagship Android tablets that are still dropping today, right? So Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 here, as far as power goes, I've never had any issues with it. Multitasking, beautiful. If you've been watching the channel for a while, then you probably know that I call the S Pen the best native stylus on any tablet out there, right? You can use the S Pen to really take your productivity to the next level. I've had no issues with that. I've had nothing but positive things to say about that. This is literally a video editor. You can load your videos here, 4K videos, no issues. You will be able to edit your videos and you'll be able to render those videos out at pretty fast speed. So something to keep in mind here. It is a top-notch, high-level productivity tablet. So if you're currently in the market for this guy here, you should pull the trigger. On top of that, it's going to be supported for up to 5 years. So keep that in mind. Sure, it's been out for about a year, so we got about 4 years left on this guy here. That's as far as display and performance go. Let's go ahead and talk battery. It's been a year, right? What most people would do is they would ask me about battery first. How's it holding up? Well, I can tell you, you have a 10,090 milliamp battery here. That is a big battery. A year into it, as my everyday tablet, I see no difference. It's like battery hasn't even been touched. I'm still able to finish the day as a power user and still have some battery left, so before I can put it on the charger. So depending on how you use your tablet, right? If you are a power user, you are likely gonna see the end of the day with the tablet without any issues. Using your tablet as a regular person, definitely a day and a half, possibly 2 days. You can play with the settings and make sure that you have it so that you only run the apps that you want to run. You can, have your tablet run for days without needing to charge. There are a lot of ways to play and, save that battery with this tablet here. In my specific case, battery life has been fantastic. So I have zero complaints there. None whatsoever. Now, the AI stuff, this is eligible for AI too, right? So if you currently own one, you should have access to Galaxy AI. Now, granted, Samsung wants us to start paying, and all that good stuff, but you still have access to it. So you're able to do whatever you can do on the Tab S10 Plus, you can do that on here as far as AI goes. Now, this is not meant to be another review of the Galaxy Tab S9 Plus here. I've made review videos, as I mentioned. If you want to go ahead and watch those, I'm going to have some links in the description for you. This video was to just share what it's been like using this tablet. In its summary, I'm going to say it's been amazing. I've had nothing but positive things to say about this tablet. This is the perfect tablet for the vast majority of people out there, and just the value that it brings, right? Buying something like this that is so flexible, Samsung DeX, your ability to expand that internal storage. There are so many things going for this tablet that, when people ask me, is the Tab S9 Plus a good buy? I always, without hesitating, just say go for it. Now, it gets a little tougher when people say, is the Tab S9 Plus compared to the Tab S10 Plus, is it a better buy? You know, it's better for a lot of people, not for everyone. So I always say, it depends. But if you ask me just as a blanket question, I'll be like, you know, you can save some money and go for the Tab S9 Plus, right, as opposed to the Tab S10 Plus. But there are some people who would need the extra power and, of course, the anti-reflection coating that is on the Tab S10 Plus. I digress. The Tab S9 Plus is still a top-notch tablet. Very relevant, still a flagship, can compete with a lot of flagship tablets out there. If you are currently in the market for this and you were, you know, kind of on the edge, kind of hesitating, go for it. Pull the trigger and pick up this guy here. You will absolutely love this tablet. Everyone that I've recommended this tablet to, everyone has come, even in the comment section of the original videos, you'll see people saying, well, I ended up buying this tablet. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to have some links in the description. Like I said, around this time of the year, they have a lot of deals running. Make sure to hit those links so that you can save some money. In Samsung's case, you can save a lot of money and get this at a very affordable price. Anyways, I hope that this was informative. Let me know what any questions you may have in the comment section. I'm going to catch you in the comment section like I always do. I'm also going to catch you in the next video. But before you go, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. The vast majority of you guys watching, you know, videos on this channel are not subscribed. I would love for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button also. Share this video if you know anyone who will be interested. Again, as I mentioned, I'm going to catch you in the comment section. We could get out a little back and forth going as always. Absolutely love it. I'm also going to catch you in the next video. Up until the next video, of course, as always, stay safe out there.